Welcome everybody to our play day. We have Rated Gaming going against Disrupt Gaming, a battle of the giants, if you will. We're gonna go ahead and get started with map bans. It looks like we have Rated already banning out Villa. I guess they don't want to play there. I do also want to note that we are on a limited staff tonight. You have myself, Day, and Bolt Action Toast as the observer, who will also be co-casting alongside me. So
Yeah,
I'd just like to welcome everybody and just bear with us as we try to get everything going and try to keep it as smooth as possible.
yeah, I'm excited for this one. Observing some of their games, I think this is going to be a really good one.
Yeah, absolutely. And how are we looking at getting the players in the lobbies?
Um, well, that is a slow and tedious process,
All right.
but one that can be done.
All right. I'm going to give them the go ahead to go ahead and start banning these maps. So Villa already banned by Rated Gaming, leaving us with Clubhouse, Coastline Cafe, and Theme Park. Oregon and Consulate being taken out, as those are both of the games that they played last time. And it looks like we're getting players in the lobby pretty quickly now, so pretty happy about that. Rated Gaming with an excellent showing on their Oregon game, the first ever NACL Oregon game, mind you. And because they've done that, it looks like we won't be able to see it again tonight, which is kind of a bummer. Maybe we'll see another team bring it out.
So it looks like it's going to be between Coastline and Clubhouse. I'm going to pick Clubhouse.
I wouldn't be surprised. Rated Gaming banning out Theme Park and Disrupt banning out Cafe. Coastline and Clubhouse. We did see some Coastline last night. In fact, we almost saw Amarok lose their first game on that map, but they brought it back and they won. Clubhouse is definitely a favorite, as we've all seen. I
Yep.
feel like we see at least 2 clubhouses a night, and we're going to see it again here as Coastline is banned out by Disrupt Gaming. And now we'll just have to see who's attacking and who's defending first. I wonder why. I mean, I know that Clubhouse is a really familiar map. It's it just feels like it's played the same way almost every time.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd think teams would start to get a little bit bored of that, but I guess it's just one of those comfort picks that people like to do, you know?
Yeah, I guess it plays into the fact that like you know what to expect. Aside from a few pocket strats, you know that for instance, in cash room when they're defending cash room, you know there's going to be someone on the catwalk. You know there's going to be someone playing in cash room. You know there's going to be a rotate on top of red. You know these default things, and I guess it's just it comes down to mechanical skill a lot more because everyone knows what to expect. Like I said, aside from a few pocket strats, a few things like that.
Yeah.
So I think that, like you said, it's just comfort. You go into this night game, a good game between Rated and Disrupt, and that's just, I guess, one thing less to worry about as to what to expect. Maybe that's why a lot of teams do it as well. They just kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, I can feel that. So we'll go ahead. Looks like the players are in the lobby. We just got to finish setting it up, get the team names in there, um, figure out who's going to be attacking or defending first. Looks like my link actually broke, so I can't see who chose defense.
Mine as well.
So we can just ask them in the lobby.
Yep, and with that, while we're finishing setting everything up, we're going to go to a quick break, and then next time you hear us, we'll be starting the game.
Welcome back, guys. We are kicking off our game here at Clubhouse. We have DG versus Rated Gaming. Rated Gaming taking the first ban as they are defending first. I'm curious to see if it's going to be a Thatcher or a Maverick, as we so commonly see here on Clubhouse. And it is going to be the Thatcher. Now, an interesting ban that I would like to see right now is just a Maverick coming out. But since DG is attacking first, I doubt it'll happen unless they have something up their sleeve and they know how to counter opening up these walls and stuff without a Thatcher or a Maverick. And we do see the Maverick. This is rare. I am rarely 2 for 2 on these bans.
Yeah,
Now,
usually you would like to leave the Maverick up, but
well, we had it figured out back when we played, and those were our bans, Thatcher and Maverick. Anytime a team banned one of those, we'd counter it with the other.
yep.
So that's good. I'm really curious to see if DG has similar strats to what we used to run here. Maestro being banned out there by DG, and Echo is back to being soft banned as he's still kind of broken. And that's going to be the Valkyrie ban as well. So not a lot of intel left up on the board.
Better get those bulletproofs ready.
Yeah, bulletproofs will be a good pickup here. All right, so DG lineup: Sledge, Habana, Zofia, Thermite, IQ. On the side of Rated Gaming, we have Doc, Wamai, Smoke, Kaid, and Jaeger. It looks like it's going to be a CCTV cache hold. Not seeing any 6 picks being shown yet, and it doesn't look like they're going to come out. Zofia grabbing the diffuser. A little strange. Generally, you'll see your hard breacher Thermite grab it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
Maybe
being
they'll
used
do
by
a little
attackers.
switcheroo there in spawn. And as we get started here, we can see the nice roof of the clubhouse, and the defenders are getting set up.
So, little technical difficulties with the controller. There we go. We have light.
All right, this is a good roof. Can't see much of what the defenders are doing, but it looks like pretty standard holds. You've got your rotate hold there in the rafters of the garage, some shotgun holes across the side of the cache room. Construction sides reinforced. I like the shield there by the cache door. You see that a lot, just so when the walls open, there's some additional cover to peek out and, you know, maybe get a pick or two. Attack is underway. Thermite going up and getting ready for that east side balcony wall. Claymore's going out. I'm glad to see him. You hate it when someone runs out on you and you don't have a Claymore there. And we have Jaeger playing all the way down in Generator. I believe a drone went near there, but I don't think it spotted him. We do have Sledge here by the boxes. It's kind of strange that they're both down here for a CCTV attack. I'm guessing somebody's been watching some VODs. And Jaeger is going to be spotted out, and he's going to hide in the blue hallway, just kind of hanging out, waiting for the Sledge to try to pick him off. A lot of utility being thrown out and trying to catch him off guard. Nothing connecting just yet. Still a slow push, minute 40 left in the round. They still know Jaeger's there, trying to figure out how they're going to push him out. Wall's already open on the side of DG. Making quick work without having a Thermite without having a Thatcher or a Maverick. And Jaeger gonna get the opening pick on the Sledge. Nice shots by Yido there. Doc saw somebody there in the stock room. He's got a nifty little angle. He's gonna try to get a pick from there. He hasn't connected much yet. Yazers did take some damage in the engagement with, I think that was with the Doc. He landed a couple of shots. And now kind of at a standstill as DG sets up for their collapse.
Yeah, that dock on the rafters, it's like I said, it's a very normal thing to see. Still does not mean that it isn't strong to have.
Definitely. And Yito picking up his second one for the round. That's IQ off the board. Doc and Zofia exchanging shots. That's Zofia going down. Diffuser's outside on the balcony. Thermite's going to have to try to pick it up if they want to get a plant down. Fry Queen picking off the dock. It's now a 2v4. Thermite is in at the plant. He pulls it out at just the wrong time. Kaid peeks around, takes out the Thermite, and it's all up to Fry Queen on the Habana with 3 seconds left. It's not looking good. She gets a nasty shot through the window, but that's going to be a round for Raid Gaming.
Yeah, I feel like DG took a little bit too long on that Jaeger to just find out where he was. They double droned it, and it took the second drone from the sledge was already there to realize there was someone there.
Yeah, I think they need to push that a lot quicker. If they're going to use utility to push him out, they need to push with their utility. They were able to get a Zofia charge down there. It didn't explode immediately, which means it wasn't exactly where she shot it. But shooting it from that stock hatch is kind of a weird angle. It's not likely to go off unless he's right up against the generator. So here we are for round 2, going into Church Arsenal. A very common second site choice. We see the Kaid, we see the Jaeger, the Smoke, the Wamai, and the Mute on the side of Rated Gaming. And the same exact lineup over for DG with Jahui on IQ, Yazers on Zofia, Dope Girl on Thermite, Fry Queen on Habana, Maddox on the Sledge. And it looks like we're not going to see one of the fancy SSG strats.
5 seconds remaining.
So that'll be a nice change of pace. I feel like we see a lot of those. This kind of looks like it's going to be a turtle hold from Rated Gaming. But we'll see if they have any roam game. Right now, it doesn't look like they do. And if Disrupt can get their drones out and on the second and third floor of Clubhouse, they'll see nobody's roaming. They'll be able to make quick work and take good site control. Or sorry, map control. And it looks like they're already working their way in. Opening up the stock hatch, apply some pressure to that generator area. Drone's coming out. Kaid's going to be spotted on the drone. They have a general idea where he is. They're going to try to get the kitchen hatch open. I do believe they have an impact hole, but it doesn't look like that's going to come out. So the hatch is going to open pretty easily. 2 minutes left. That was pretty quick. Grenade coming out to get rid of the Kaid charge. It's going to land, and they're going to be able to open up dirt as well. DG's doing a really good job of taking map control here, and very quickly and efficiently. It's a big turnaround from what we saw in the first round. C4 comes out. It's not going to connect. If anything, I think it did damage Mute a little bit, and possibly the Wamai as well.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yazer's quietly walking down blue. She has an idea that somebody's behind the generator, but I'm not sure if she's committed to pushing this, if she knows for a fact that he's still back there.
Yeah, I feel like she needs some support on the stairs there, and she's gonna go down.
That's exactly why.
Yep.
Ito's gonna take out Yazers, and Rome was traded out earlier by Maddox. So it's now a 3v3 as Dope Girl picks off the Wamai, and Jahui getting another kill on Kaid. Bob's and Yido. The smoke and the Jaeger are the only two left. The plant is going down by Fry Queen.
Attackers
See
active.
smoke looking around. Plant does go down. Jaeger rotating back, going towards Moto. And Jihui's here waiting for this, expecting the flank, but it's not enough. Jaeger's gonna get that kill. And now it's a 1v1. Plant is down. Yido's full HP. Fry Queen only at half HP, but she's at the advantage. She's the attacker. The diffuser's down. She has time on her side. Oh, and what a shot by Yido. He has to find the diffuser. He has time, and he's gonna defuse, and that's gonna bring it 2-0 in favor of Rated Gaming.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Defender mission successful.
I feel that DG did a really good job getting into the building and getting what they wanted set up for the take. But that Zofia just needed more support. You know, you send someone on those stairs where you can take control of that. It makes it a lot easier if your idea is going to be to take Armory side. It makes a lot more sense to dedicate more people to that area, be able to set up a pinch for Armory. Instead,
Yeah, and I mean Jaeger or Yido on the Jaeger. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. Yido on the Jaeger. Absolutely clutching that out for his team.
Defenders protect your bombs.
I
from
believe he
being defused by
got
attackers.
a 3K there. He took out the Zofia, the IQ, and the Hibana. He definitely stepped up, got his team around one. And now we're on to bedroom and gym.
something you don't see a lot for this particular side is there's no castle.
Yeah, it is actually very interesting. I didn't notice that until you said it. I just kind of assumed there'd be a castle.
Yep, and they're doing a lot of the same type of rotates that we see,
5 seconds left.
but it's going to be really interesting. I guess with the Kaid, they're thinking it's not really worth bringing the castle.
Yeah, I could see that, especially with both Maverick and Thatcher off the board.
Yeah.
Because you don't need the castle there because it's not going to be defending like a bandit trying to trick the wall. You have your Kaid that's just going to be protecting the wall. And I imagine, I didn't see where he threw it. It looks like it's actually right on top of the reinforcement. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he threw it downstairs in the bathroom. That's, yeah. It looks like he's working his way up from the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Odds are that, oh, it's on the ceiling.
It is on the ceiling.
Yeah, so I think it's in a spot that it can't be shot. And with the Wamai and the Jaeger, you're not going to be able to, like, throw a grenade in and try to, like, grenade it off. I imagine they're going to be dedicating a lot of resources to protecting that Kaid Electro Claw. IQ is spotting out exactly where the Kaid charge is, and now DG has to figure out how they're going to get it. And I'm not sure where it happened, but Rome on the mute took a lot of damage. He's sitting at about 10 HP. Minute 30 left. Not a lot of map control. Still sitting outside the wall. There's two people over there. They're dedicating a lot of resources here. They are able to get it. And Kaid did use his other charge over on the cache side, so they're going to be able to open it without having to worry about him trick it. Jacuzzi wall is now open with a minute left in the round. If you're DG, you got to pick up the tempo a little bit and try to get an early pick if you can and start your site collapse.
Yeah, for a site like this, you don't want it to be a 30-second 5v5 rush to site. That's for sure.
Yeah, because that's going to be in favor of the defenders. Hibana opening up a sight line into the bathroom to kind of try to flush out the smoke, and Maddox is going to take out Rome on the mute. And as the wall comes open, That's going to be Jahui taking out Bobs, and Maddox with a second onto Daxter. That's going to be the Wamai off the board with a nice C4 from Spidey from below. Fry Queen is down and out for the count. Plant is going down by Dope Girl, and Maddox and Jahui just cleaning up. And that's kind of how we expect the third site to be. We expect the attackers to take it. If the defenders win on bedroom, things are looking really good for them.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if it's they seem to do a lot better there, but they're still taking a while for them to get everything set up. But that was just a really good job. The C4 from below almost cost them. I believe if they had more intel as to where exactly the bomb was being planted, that C4 may have been utilized a little better. But considering all intel's off the board, I don't know. Maybe it would have been worth to bring the castle with a bulletproof.
I always forget that he has a bulletproof.
Yeah, bulletproof and a super
Attackers
shorty.
need to locate
Yeah,
and
now
defuse the
now
bomb.
that he has the super shorty, like, why not? Why would you bring anything other than a bulletproof?
Yeah, I think in a game where all intel's off the board, that would have been a really good thing to have. Not to
So-
mention using the utility just to get the Kaid off. I mean,
Yeah. Because that's just a lot more utility, so
Yep.
that you're forcing on the attackers.
10
We are
seconds left
back
before
to
insertion.
CCTV, and it looks like it's the same setup. I mean, why change it? It worked the first time. However, if you are a DG, you know how they're going to defend this. I'd like to see some counter-stratting here. Change up their attack, because the first time it just didn't work out well for them. Some late reinforcements going out. It happens. And it looks like Jaeger this time is going to be roaming towards the bar and not downstairs. So that's actually kind of good for DG, considering how much time Jaeger wasted just by being in the generator area for so long. And in fact, at this point, they do have to drone it out again, because we're going to see Maddox on the sledge entering from the same place. But this time, there's not going to be a Jaeger there waiting for her. I don't believe we've seen any drones coming in through the bar area so far. So I think Jaeger's still undetected. Doc is up in the rafters. Maddox can't see him just yet, but if he moves more towards the, well, I guess his left, Maddox should be able to see him, and if she hits her shots, take him right out. He knows where he is now. I don't know if the Doc knows where the shots came from. And he's just gonna lay prone. He's gonna be patient, which, if you're Doc, that's what you should be doing. You should be in the garage wasting as much time as possible. Jaeger is right next to Habana, and he has no idea. And they're actually going to take the Doc out of Rafters. Jahui with 2 kills, taking out Yito as well. The attackers now have full garage control. Jahui with a triple kill. She goes from casting to subbing, and she is just lighting up this game right now. She has a quad kill. Can she get the ace? Will her teammates steal it from her? She knows where he is, and she does it. Jahui with an ace.
man, I was rooting for that to happen. We
As
all
soon as I saw the
love to see
triple, I
it.
really hoped it did.
Yep, we all love to see the ace. Besides Black Ice, that is the pinnacle of Rainbow Six.
Oh, absolutely. Good job, Jahui.
Definitely gonna be wanting to clip that one.
Yeah, I guess I can't be mad at her now for not casting with me tonight. Looks like Rated Gaming is going to go back to CCTV cache. You're going to swap off the Kaid and bring a bandit instead. It's now 2-2.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to be at
Attackers
this
need to
score
locate
line
and defuse
this
bombs.
early on your defending side.
Doesn't look like much of a change when it comes to reinforcements. The biggest change they have right now in their setup is bringing that bandit instead of the Kaid. Although, if they're both on the board, you could deny so much.
10 seconds to insertion.
Like, you could use bandit for the east wall,
5 seconds
and then
left
you can
before
use Kaid to stop the Habana holes coming in from
Attackers
garage.
are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah, especially with Thatcher and Maverick off the board. That would be something I would bring almost every site. Because there's only so much utility that you could bring to deal with it that would be
Attackers have
viable.
located a bomb. A bomb has been located.
And it looks like Maddox again coming in through dirt. I would really like to see them switch that up a bit. I know it's definitely a good position if you can get a pick off from oil pit onto garage. I'm surprised they didn't put Jaeger down there again this time. Just knowing that for the past 3 times that PG has attacked here, they've sent someone down there.
They have made a hole in the wall there. And I don't think it was reinforced. So I wonder what spicy plays Jaeger's looking to make with that hole pre-made there.
Sending magnet. Magnet ready.
Knock knock.
And there's Jahui again, popping off with the first kill
Enemy spotted. Go
onto that
on.
Jaeger, and then immediately refragged out by the Doc. And then Doc's immediately refragged out by the Dope Girl on the Thermite.
Well, am I gonna take out Sledge? It looks like we've got 2 up for Rated Gaming and 3 up for DG.
Impact grenade. Ready in concussion. Cover.
Yeah, with garage control now, taking this site's going to be a lot easier. They're going to need to keep that Sophia down. I was going to say so the C4 play can't be out, but they just took care of that issue as well. The plant going down. 1v3.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
And there it is. Another round for DG. They seem to be picking up the pace a lot more now. And I think it's helping them out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, momentum has changed.
That's
We
3
saw
in a
Rated
row.
Gaming take a quick 2-0, and then DG just answer back and bringing back 3 rounds, and looking to go for a 4-2 split in their favor as they go into defense. And this will be the round that lets us know if it's going to be 3-3 or 4-2 at the split.
Question is, are we going to have an attacker-sided clubhouse map?
With Maverick and Thatcher off the board, I want to say yes, just if you're a
Attackers need
team
to locate
that
and defuse
knows
bombs.
how to attack like that.
Yeah.
It can very quickly be an attacker-sided map, or well, it can really just be DG's map because they know how to attack like that. And if Rated Gaming doesn't have the know-how of how to attack without a Thatcher or a Maverick, then as soon as sides swap, it's gonna then go to a defensive-sided map.
10 seconds to
Yeah,
go.
I know we both would like to see, you know, an attacker-sided
5 seconds to
map
go.
just to go against the meta, but I don't know. I definitely don't want to be on the wrong side of that 4-2 split. That's for sure.
Yeah, especially going into attacking without your Maverick and Thatcher.
Yep.
And so we see Raid Gaming downstairs for their final defense after 2 losses on CC. Makes sense. Although I have heard third time is the charm, so maybe you just run it a third time. And
That
we
was
almost need
close.
Smoke killing Kaid. I feel like you have some experience with that, while in particular running in front of it.
Yeah, definitely is a danger zone anytime that is set up for your strat.
But he walks away unscathed, and ooh, Fry Queen sees, I believe that was the Vigil running right across from the bathroom, but he's not going to be punished, and he's actually going to take out Maddox on the sledge and fire some rounds to the ground just to make sure that, I don't know. I don't know why he did that. I thought I had something for it. I don't.
Maybe he thought he was
Good
being
shots, I
followed.
guess.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine though?
That would have been pretty nutty. I would have been looking at his Moss files.
Yep.
So Rome's sitting at 50 HP, Maddox sitting at 0 HP. Definitely in favor of Rated Gaming right now. We see some drones come out. We see hatches trying to be opened. It sounds like it went off successfully. And some breaching charges going out. I don't think there's any. Yeah, there's no C4s on the board of Rated Gaming, so they can do that relatively safely. Looks like the attackers are going to take some time to drone out, which needs to be done. It's the boring part of Siege, but you need that information to feed into your fraggers. And as we see Yazer's on the Zofia, she starts to drone out into generator. That's going to be the Jaeger. Yito again playing here. Spotted out. Jehui getting another frag on Rome. Jehui doing absolutely fantastic tonight. We'll take a look at the scoreboard after this round here and just see where everybody's sitting at the half. And so we're at that 30-second mark where things really need to start happening if you're DG. If you're Raid Gaming, you're hoping the pace stays just like this. And the timing on that, Yaz is picking off Yito and immediately refragged by the smoke. And Smoke's going to take a lot of damage, sitting at like 5 HP now, but Spidey's going to take out the planter, and he's going to take out Jehui. Dope Girl taking out Spidey. It's a 1v1, and she has the diffuser. 0 seconds, not enough time to plant.
Operators, you are out of time.
It was kind of interesting that she didn't just try to do like a last second, maybe I get it down kind of plan.
Yeah. Also, great patience by the smoke there to realize the situation and the time to maybe give her that opportunity to go for a last second plant. You just kind of ran away and let the round in. No need to fight a fight that doesn't need to be fought.
Yeah, so now we're at 3-3 at the split. And can we take a look at the scoreboard real quick?
Yes, we can.
Jehui 11-2-4. And this is the substitute. Just absolutely carrying this team on her back right now. She is playing out of her mind. And then you've got Ito and Spidey
Defenders
carrying
protect
their
your bombs
weight
from being defused
on
by
Rated
attackers.
Gaming.
Man,
Really good game so far. Really close. That's how we like to see them.
maybe Jehui's using this opportunity to reclaim the throne as the 5th player.
Maybe. Looks like we're calling for a rehost. Round hasn't started, so we can go ahead and do that.
10 seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
And all right, as we go into the rehost, we will come back after a short break. All right, and we are back. Fry Queen saying, I love you, mama. Fry mama, if you're out there. That's to you. All right, and so this happened at the perfect time. It's a 3-3 split with DG on the defense.
Yeah, I'm excited. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I was expecting something like this of the sorts. However, 3-3 is out of the norm for most clubhouse matches.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
usually
if
you
you look
see
at
the
the
4-2.
median, it's going to be 4-2.
Yep.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
See Fry Queen on the Alibi. That's not an operator you see every day in competitive.
No, and I like also the reinforcements they're doing here. They're reinforcing all the way out to the jacuzzi balcony. That's where Alibi was headed. It looks like they're gonna be doing a bit of a extended roam here, which is something that you don't see from a lot of teams.
Attackers must locate and defuse
Yeah, and
the
like you
bomb.
said, they brought the Kaid and the Bandit, so it's going to be
And
interesting to
it's
see.
starting to look kind of similar to how we would set up.
Yep.
And it looks like we're going to see Zofia. It's kind of funny how the roles have swapped here, where now it's Yido who is going to be entering from dirt. Whereas before he was playing behind generator for anyone going to dirt. And Yazer's immediately picking off Spidey on the buck. That was a very quick opening pick.
Yeah, that was very aggressive.
Magnet going out. Magnet active. Targets detected. Garage.
See
Okay.
Bandit on the wall doing their thing, trying to bandit trick. I didn't see if Kaid used his charges on the garage. I believe he did. And I think he may actually be holding garage as well. Just kind of hanging out prone, probably on cams, letting everybody else know where people are coming from. Fry Queen still on the deep roam. In the kitchen, not really near any attackers right now, but she might be able to get a flank off if she rotates over to bar and into the stock area. Ito on the Zofia, picking off Dope Girl. That's going to be the Kaid down and out of the garage. I'm not sure if there's anybody else over in the garage right now. But if not, then that's going to be Rated Gaming being able to take full control of that. And that's exactly what they're going to do as Bob takes out the Jaeger, who was playing in the bottom of garage. Ito now in the 90 rafters, trying to get an angle. They know that somebody's playing on top of the green box, firing off shots and hitting a couple of them. That's going to be the Wamai taking some damage. Repeat happens, free fires come out. Ito taking a lot of damage this time, just trading damage back and forth between Zofia and Wamai. He peeks, sees the Jaeger, and shoots the top of an Alibi hologram. Rome on the Habana taking out Maddox. That's gonna be the Wamai down. C4 comes out, and I actually got shot out of the air.
Attackers have located
Yeah.
the
Amazing
bomb.
shot. Plant trying to come down, shots coming through the floor. That's gonna be Jahui picking off Ito. And Capitao watching the flank, coming up red stairs now. He's gonna pick off Fry Queen. And it's just gonna be Jahui on the Bandit with a sliver of HP versus 3, and Rated is gonna close out the round.
Yeah, things to note here. Rated Gaming don't mess about. They are in your face very quickly. They entered the building very quickly. It cost them in the beginning on the opening frag, but it was almost as if it didn't matter because the second he went down, there were 2 more people flocking towards that entrance there. And it's amazing to see how both of these teams are playing around this non-Thatcher, non-Maverick. And one team took a more slow, methodical approach. The other team said, hey, we don't have what we want. We're a little bit uncomfortable. We're going to be in your face, and we're looking for picks. And it worked out for them.
Yeah, and I've got to say, Ito has some pretty good mechanical skill.
Attackers need to
He's
locate
been
and defuse
really
any bombs
showing
they
up
can.
this game and just kind of taking gunfights and winning most of them.
Yeah, he does not have the boomer reflexes as of some of our counterparts here at NACL.
The majority of the NACL staff.
Well, you know, if you can't play in a competitive league, you might as well make one.
Exactly. Just a bunch of grumpy old men
10 seconds to go.
and women.
Yes, and women.
5 seconds left.
So DG opting to go back
Attackers are
to
moving out to locate a bomb and
CCTV.
defuse it.
Same lineup here. We see Fry Queen on the Alibi, Dope Girl on the Kaid, Yazzers on Jaeger, and Maddox on Bandit with Jahui playing Wamai. And it looks like this is about the same setup that Rated Gaming brought as well, with the Zofia, Habana, Buck, Thermite, and Sledge. Initial drones coming out down low. Yido entering in from dirt again. Nobody down there for him to get into a gunfight with so far. But we'll see how the round plays out and if there's any unexpected rotations. And it looks like the alibi that was thrown here actually didn't open up this time. And I don't think alibi is anywhere near it to kind of fix that a little bit. Am I trying to, or yeah, that was Wamai trying to get some shots off onto whoever that was playing in the top of blue. And we see alibi here. I don't know if that drone actually spotted her. At that time, I think it definitely did. But she's opening up the wall in stock just to kind of get an angle to see if there's anybody playing there. Spidey going down, taken out by Maddox on the Bandit, and shots ringing out. That's going to be a lot of damage done to Yido once again, and actually going to be taken out completely by the Jaeger on blue. They know that she's there, and she starts to rotate back. I imagine she'll go up towards Master's Stairs, because that really is her only safe way out. Wamai still here playing on red stairs. Nice angle through the punch holes there. Rome taking out Yazzers. That's gonna be the Jaeger down. And we're sitting at a 4v3 in favor of Disrupt Gaming. Oh, a nice peek. That's gonna be Maddox taking out Bob's. Bandit onto Habana. Habana off the board, making it a 4v2 in favor of DG. Last two defenders are construction side. C4 goes out, gets stuck on some debris, doesn't land. Nice shot there by the Sledge, taking out Maddox. And now it's a 4v3, and this is going to be really hard if you're Rated Gaming. Wamai goes out, and the grenade zooms past Sledge's face, forcing him to fall down the hatch.
That is.
And he rotates up red stairs. I don't know if Jahui hears Barb. She doesn't. That's going to be Wamai down. Shots coming out through the garage pre-fires, and just not enough time for Rated Gaming to get down. The plant thermite going down, but not killed. And that's going to be 4-4.
What an unfortunate Wamai charge there.
It was so funny to see, because like you could tell he didn't know where the charge was. The grenade just zoomed past his face, and he wasn't sure where to run, and eventually just dropped the hatch.
Yep. He was like, man, I don't know where this is going. I don't know what's going on. I threw a grenade in front of me. It's now behind me. I'm dropping the hatch and getting out of this situation. It's just unfortunate that that split the only two members of Rated Gaming up, and there was really no way to set up a plant there.
And I'm surprised that the Wamai didn't hear the barbed wire shuffling from the Sledge there.
Or the sprinting up the stairs. That was very surprising. Four. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I mean, it's just so close.
Just back and forth. Nobody. I mean, yeah, we had a 2-0 in the beginning and a 3 back to back, and then the one more round won by Rated. But other than that, I mean, it's kind of been trading punch for punch.
Must locate and defuse the bomb.
Yeah, it's been a pretty nutty game so far, and I want to make a Ollie Frazier reference, but I know Twitch chat, and they're probably too young for it, so we'll just leave it at that.
Securing door. Wall secured.
Something I've noticed with Rated is they really do stick to the drone. Like, they have someone droning and then there's 2 or 3 people behind it. Immediately behind it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's really what you need to do. You can't just in Siege, intel's only good for like what, 5 seconds. After that, it's stale information, and whoever you saw on that drone can be on the other side of the map by now. Like, you need to have somebody following your drone. And also, I love these angles. I love that they're opening this from the logistics office, just because it protects this buck from getting C4'd, while also just completely remodeling the floor above armory. It's an angle that we definitely did a lot, and I haven't seen a lot of until now.
Yep.
So maybe after the teams watch this game, they will do some more of this. And a nice replay C4 by Dope Girl. And Maddox also picking off Spidey. That's going to be both of your soft breachers down. That's going to be Sledge and Buck. You still have Zofia up, and I'm not sure if she still has her charges. She probably does. I can't think of a reason why she'd use them already.
Perimeter defense active.
She sees the punch hole. She's not sure if somebody's behind him, because we have those wall hacks. We can tell right now nobody's there to punish Yido for looking at those. Jahui getting a kill on Yido. That's going to be Sophia down, and 5v2 in favor of DG. Rated Gaming just being kind of demolished on this round, and that's going to close out the round right now. Dope Girl picking off Daxter. And good round by DG.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, they had the holes that they needed, but DG just said, I don't care. I have a C4 and I'm going to blow up more holes for you to look at. And then Maddox came through and said, thank you for blowing up all these holes, because now I'm going to use them to kill you. And just really aggressive defensive play. It's what won them that round. I mean, we said it before going in here. This is a very played map. Everyone knows what to expect. You know, even though it's different in that the Buck did it from the second floor, but those holes are going to get opened up. You know, there's going to be a Sledge or a Buck. And
Attackers need to locate.
just comes down to mechanical skill at that point. And I'm not sure who has better mechanical skill at this point, because we've seen some pretty nutty plays from both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, DG moving on to their third site. That's gonna be master bedroom and gym. They do have the castle, something that Rated Gaming didn't bring on their holds. And we'll see. It looks like other than the castle, the setup is pretty much the same. And that's weird. That was weird to watch.
5 seconds left before insertion.
I'm not sure what's happening here.
Nope, but unfortunately, unfortunately, there will be no rehost because DG has already used their rehost.
Yep. And
But
it looks like that wall is now invincible. I wonder if it'll be like that for the attackers. I wonder if it's just a connection issue.
Maybe I'm confused. I don't. Game is broke. I agree.
Yes, it is. And that's why now we just cast instead of play it.
Yep.
Because, I mean, at its heart, I'll get back to that in a second, is Yido picking off Yazzers. That's going to be the Jaeger off the board. Castle with a risky castle, but he's gonna get it off. But I think Sophia's gonna immediately open it back up. And no, that didn't open it because of the ADS. And now it's gonna be open, and construction wall open as well. Ping's coming out. They know somebody's playing there in logistics, and that's gonna be Castle gonna rotate out of there.
Toxin set.
Fry Queen about to try to make the flank of the sentry. I don't know if she knows that there's nobody left in cache. I don't think. I think they all rotated to construction, and yes, they did. And I don't think they have any sort of drone or flank watch here. She sees the thermite, and she shoots him out. He's gonna be down. Not able to finish him off just yet. And immediately refragged. As diffuser down, but it's a 3-3. But it's still a minute left, so plenty of time if you're an attacker. Buck taking out Dope Girl. That's gonna be Legion off the board. No more goo mines going out. Castle on the stairs. He was fully flashed. Couldn't really react to Buck, but Bandit can. And she's gonna swing out and take out Buck, but immediately be refragged. And that's gonna be a round for Rated Gaming.
Man. Terrible servers. In the chat. Been there. Have been there.
Yep.
It is quite unfortunate.
And honestly, it's one of the most tilting things when you're playing a game competitively and you really need something to work, something that's built into the game. And at like the crucial last seconds, it just doesn't work. Like for instance, on Consulate opening up the garage and it being bugged to where you couldn't run through it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience with that one.
That I am.
And back before we stopped playing, there were bugs where you would break open doorways and they would not be broken open.
Okay, I do not even want to talk about the doorways. On Clubhouse, I could never shoot open the stock door and walk into it. I would shoot it open, it would be open on my screen, and I'd rubber band through it. I would need a teammate to stop what they're doing to shoot open the door that I already shot open.
Nope.
Oh,
Seconds left.
it's my blood boiling. But hey, we're in year 5,
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
and you know we're definitely we're on the upswing of things. I hope in
Yeah.
terms of development.
Loading new magazine!
We hope. Well, looking at this, it seems like it's going to be a pretty standard take as far as standard for DG. They're doing some similar things. Yazzers on the deep roam all the way down in Armory there. And it looks like Radiant's going to go for a west side take through Jacuzzi.
Raising our defenses.
Activating drone.
And I'm kind of interested into why they're doing it. I'm guessing it's because after everyone died the last round they pushed it, they were able to get the wall open and had some success in getting into sight.
Bomb located.
Yeah, and I mean, really quick work here.
Yeah.
Already working on trying to get a grenade over the wall, take out any denial or anything that may be waiting for them on the other side. And Yito picking off Jahui. That's going to be the Wamai. I believe she was playing red stairs. Unfortunate first pick if you're DG. And poorly placed flashbang. Flashes the entire team. We've all had it happen, I'm sure. Bandit trying to Bandit trick, not able to get it down. They're going to open up the construction wall. And Bandit's going to try to reinforce the door. And that was probably not the play. A team kill coming out from Daxter. Yazzer's picking off 2. And Bob's refragging Yazzers. Habana getting a kill. Daxter picking up a second one for the round on Fry Queen. And that's going to be mute off the board. It's 2 V2 with a minute left, CCTV.
What a round.
A bomb
That
has been
was
located.
just a lot
Yep.
all at once.
Yep.
It was so much. And now they're kind of just like walking around like nothing happened.
Getting
Drone
intel
coming.
out, which is very important.
Yeah, especially in a 2v2 with this much time left. Maddox gonna pick off Bob's 2v1 in favor of DG. A risky jump out by Maddox. And wait, what was that explosion? A C4? I'm guessing came out. No, what was that? Was it pre-placed?
No, oh, it was a C4. You can see it right there at the end.
Yeah.
It's fireworks.
It's like that was a lot going on.
Oh man, what a round that was. DG securing the point. See if they can secure the win and the second point.
Yeah, I mean, final round no matter what. There is no overtime for NACL, at least in the regular season. 6-5. The final site played is going to be Church Arsenal. I don't know which way this is going to go.
I don't either. If we're looking back at the track record of the rounds,
Attackers need
I
to
think it's a
locate
tie.
and defuse bombs.
I think Rated's going to win this one. But we can't base everything off of charts and graphs and things of that nature. So I honestly don't know.
So we did record the podcast today, and we had some YouTube comments saying that we should do pick'ems. And so Ghost and I kind of went through the Playdays and did some pick'ems for the games. And
10 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that
Left before
what I just said doesn't make sense. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. But
attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
but I want to say I had this game finishing as a tie. And if there's a time for me to be right, it's whenever I'm going up against Ghost.
Yeah.
And I think he actually may have had Rated Gaming winning this one. But
Well-
don't quote me on that. When we release the podcast, we can go back and find out.
If he did, he's already wrong.
Yep. So that's all, that already means I was right. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah.
It looks like we've got 4 members of DG playing downstairs. I'm not sure if all 5 are down there. There may be a bit of a roam going on, and we see the same holes being opened up by Rated Gaming here. Opening those from logistics. For the ranked stars out there who didn't know you could do this, take note. It's a good way to open up the floor without being C4'd.
You can also often cause a castle to waste an impact charge because he, for whatever reason, thinks that those are Havana pellets being shot.
A bomb has been located.
Yes. We hear C4 come out from the poles. It looks like it hit Rome, but he's only going to take a little bit of damage. Not much done there. And they're going to open up the kitchen hatch. No impacts there to trick it. So that's going to be open. Minute 20 left in the round. Defense kind of running around a little bit wildly, trying to get in position for when the attackers make it to site and execute their push. Make sure they're in a good place to have good crossfires and kind of watch everybody's back. We see Buck now opting to go into the kitchen and start remodeling the floor a bit more, looking to see if there's anybody playing behind that box 1 or the shield, and there is, but you can't quite see him yet, Buck. Maybe if they move a little bit. And they're actually going to be droned out. Some shots raining out there from dirt towards blue. There's nobody there on the defense. Lamai prone, watching that rotate hole, waiting for somebody to try to peek it. And it looks like Zofia is going to and get punished for it immediately. Legion, what are you doing? You're looking the wrong way. And you're going to be taken out. Bobs and Rome each picking off a member of the defense while the plant is going down. And Fry Queen with the C4 of the Sentry picking off 2, stopping the defuse. And the attackers aren't anywhere near the diffuser. Never mind, she picked it up. She dropped the hatch. Jahui picking off Rope. It's all up to Habana. She sees the Jaeger, but can't see the Wamai in time. And that is going to be GG's for Disrupt Gaming, winning 7-5.
Man.
That round went like so many different ways.
Yes.
And I really wasn't sure who was winning it.
Yeah, no, the C4 was a big game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. It's literally saved the game.
Man, Jahui with some frags tonight.